Hey, I just saw this. What's that, player? That what? Him has been arrested. They say you see it up on the screen. A man charged with murdering a 3-year-old little girl. Let me go ahead on and put it up. Let me put it on the screen so y'all can see what the story is about. I just saw
An Oakland County man is charged in the brutal murder of a 3-year-old girl.
Sheriff's deputies say the girl was tortured by Sean Amber.
Wait, back it up. I pushed the wrong thing. So sorry. Here you
County man is charged in the brutal murder of a 3-year-old girl.
And sheriff's deputies say the girl was tortured by Sean Amerson, her mother's boyfriend. Victor Williams spoke to people in the Pontiac neighborhood near Walton Boulevard and Lapeer Road.
Well, reports say that this child was beaten to death just days before the holiday that most children her age look forward to. And unfortunately, it appears it was a familiar face that's accused of doing the unthinkable to this little girl.
Protect our kids, man. Protect them. They don't deserve this. They don't.
23-year-old Sean Amerson is being charged with felony murder and first-degree child abuse in connection to the death of his girlfriend's 3-year-old daughter, Isaiah Matthews.
I'm devastated. I'm a father. I got 2 kids of my own.
We're told back on December 18th, Oakland County deputies responded to calls of an unconscious and unresponsive child at a set of townhomes on Granville Court in Pontiac.
It was like 4 of them in here. We don't know what was going on. I just thought we was doing a routine check, but kind of found out it was a murder.
After being rushed to the hospital, doctors found that little Isaiah had several broken ribs, 2 black eyes, and multiple cigarette burns on her legs and chest. The 3-year-old also had severe head trauma and a collapsed lung. She would die 2 days later on December 20th after being transferred to Children's Hospital. 23-year-old Amerson, an apparent barber, says he was giving a client a haircut in the kitchen when the little girl was found not breathing. Isaiah's mother was at work when she was found. Amerson was arrested shortly afterwards and charged on Christmas Day.
I'm speechless, man. Whatever happened to him, I trust the justice system, but that's crazy. I had someone crazy like that live in the community I live in.
And if convicted, Amerson faces life behind bars without the chance of parole. He's due back in court on January 4th. In Pontiac, Victor Williams, Local 4.
Charged in the brutal murder of a 3-year-old girl.
And sheriff's deputies say the girl was tortured by Sean Amerson.
Sean. Baby had 2 black eyes? Gee. I know, round here, we don't pretend to care. We ain't doing that right there. We ain't finna start that shit right there. Children is best left with their mamas, them. And I will say the majority for what we have been seeing like the past 5 or 10 years, the majority of children that is killed by men is the boyfriends. It's not their daddies. The majority of stories I've seen in the past 5 to 10 years is the boyfriend doing something to the child, not the daddy of the child. Now, there is cases where daddies done did something to the child. Get it. That ain't what I'm talking about. I said the majority of what I've been seeing out here, because I've been doing stories for a long time, I hear in these streets. And him 23 with a single mama, you know. That's what's up. I know. What we gonna ask? Well, what did the child do? We always got to ask, but people don't want to ask that question. What did the child do? And then I'm gonna get the argument. Well, Willie, there's nothing that a 3-year-old could have did. Shit. Go back and over the years and watch all the stories that I have done where the mothers have killed their children. Crying and shit, you won't lay down, you don't want to eat this, you're aggravating this shit. There's always a reason for somebody to snap. There's always a reason for somebody to, I mean, everything that a cause and effect, it go together. But I'm gonna get that argument. There's nothing that child could have did, and I will sometimes agree with you. I don't know what's going on there. I'm sure. That's what we say around here, but people don't want to say that when a child has died. Listen, your life is in danger. as long as you live. Living puts your life in danger. And it don't care about your age. It really don't. The mama was at work. Him was babysitting. That's what's up. That's like what people do in relationships. I'm going to say it like this. Do y'all really think that this 23-year-old player here whoop the baby like that? That this was his first time doing anything to that child? I got to play back what he did.
3-year-old girl.
Sheriff's deputies say the girl was tortured by Sean Emerson,
They use the word tortured.
mother's boyfriend. Victor Williams spoke to people in the Pontiac neighborhood near Walton Boulevard and Lapeer Road.
Well, reports say that this child was beaten to death just days before the holiday that most children her age look forward to. And unfortunately, it appears it was a familiar face that's accused of doing the unthinkable to this little girl.
Or let's just handle it like we would handle it if it was a woman. What was she going through? Or what was he going through? Was it postpartum? He was obviously going through some, no. Maybe he suffered from mental illnesses. You know, we have to, the same excuses we'll give to a female, we need to give to the male. What was he going through? Hell, was she trying to break up? Was she trying to lead a relationship and just said, just watch my baby this last time? I don't know. We can take it down. Because if it was a bitch, that's the first thing they're going to say. She possibly suffered mental illness. Well, hell, he possibly suffered mental illness.
Protect our kids.
Protect our children. Now, damn it, that's what we supposed to say on national television and stuff like that. But since now YouTube is national television, fuck them children. Go ahead, though.
Protect them. They don't deserve it.
23-year-old Sean Emerson is being charged with felony murder and first-degree child abuse in connection to the death of his girlfriend's 3-year-old daughter, Isaiah Matthews.
I'm devastated. I'm a father.
Are we really devastated? And it seems like we personalize a lot of death things and stuff, and that's why people become sympathetic and empathetic and all that shit, because I have a child, because I have a mom, or because I have a brother and they got killed or they died or something like that. But
I got 2 kids of my own.
he got 2 kids of his own. So is it that he gets to be a father? I don't know.
We're told back on December 18th, Oakland County deputies responded to calls of an unconscious and unresponsive child at a set of townhomes
Who called the police, though? I don't
on
know.
Granville Court in Pontiac.
It was like 4 of them here. We don't know what was going on. I just thought we was doing a routine check, but kind of found out it was a murder.
After being rushed to the hospital, doctors found that little Isaiah had several broken ribs, 2 black eyes, and multiple cigarette burns on her legs and chest.
And y'all want to believe that this is the first incident of any type of abuse towards that 3-year-old? Unless he used essential products and he went on a bad trip. Probably got some fentanyl in this shit. Hell, probably popping mollies and shit, and they done cut with too much fentanyl.
The 3-year-old also had severe head trauma and a collapsed lung. She would die 2 days later on December 20th after being transferred to Children's Hospital. 23-year-old Emerson, an apparent barber, says he was giving a client a haircut in the kitchen when the little girl was found not breathing. Isaiah's mother was at work when she was found. Emerson was arrested shortly afterwards and charged on Christmas Day.
I'm speechless, man. Whatever happened to him, I trust the justice system, but that's crazy. I had someone crazy like that live in the community I live in.
You understand what he just said? Yeah, we trust the justice system, but if it were me, it ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Doing it to one of mine. But for the most part, a lot of fathers that, especially when the children live with you, a lot of fathers would never, ever, ever a lot of fathers would never, ever, ever have to worry about the mama boyfriend doing something to the child. The majority would never have to worry about that.
And if convicted, Emerson faces
And especially if the children stay with the father.
life behind bars without the chance of parole. He's due back in court on January.
But does that even matter anymore? He's gonna do life with no chance of parole, and then we supposed to be like, oh, okay, he's gonna be held responsible. Or okay, she's gonna be held responsible. Ooh, life without parole. Do y'all know after we watch the video clip and shit, we go back to our regular life and we don't give a damn about what we just saw? We don't care. The shit that we did. Listen, the video that we just watched, that shit has no bearing on our own life. And the sad part is a lot of things that we watch out here on the news. It should kind of tell you need to pay attention to what other people out here going through, the way you might possibly go through it. But we dismiss it all because it doesn't personally affect us like that, you know. So keep doing what y'all doing, and like I said here, what did the baby do? A lot of people think I be joking when I be saying it. No. What did the baby do? Children not just getting killed just cause. It was something petty. It didn't. The child didn't deserve to die like that. Understood. I get it. But something provoked. Should I use the word provoke? No. Scratch. But hell, shit. It could have been. It could have been something provoked them. It could have been a essential product. It could have been something that she did. It could have been, oh, you got to stay at the house and watch my baby, and you can't go where you trying to go, or some shit like that. Or hell, maybe it's just trying to play the Xbox or something like that, and the baby kept hollering. Do y'all know people get killed behind that? Children get killed behind this type of stuff. Well, you may think that it's petty, but whatever that petty thing was, it pushes people to do what people would call the worst thing ever. That's what's up. Listen, hell, I appreciate y'all for rocking. Shit, player, you mess your life up. But okay, that's what's up. Y'all have a good day. I'm out.